SillyPseudonym, playing more Nova Drift, and I have been itching for some more construct base builds lately. I do enjoy constructs in general. They're probably my favorite playstyle overall, is just trying to figure out fun combinations. Haven't tried lances recently with them. And Halo makes sense with lance. Lance does burn damage, Halo does burn damage, so something that stacks burn damage modifiers could be very nice. Very nice indeed. And there's an engineer, fine. I'm not going to say no if the game just hands me it. What do I want from this? Honestly, don't know if I want any of it. Rate of fire up would be nice, but then Warpath perhaps? None of these either. Finally, ooh, up against Orbs of Discord, but I'm gonna hold my course. Minefield. Haven't really used Minefield. I've usually gone for single, very powerful mines. So let's try Minefield here. And allies. Okay. Had to reroll a couple times, but got towards what I wanted. And loaded mines. Let's see what a loaded mine looks like for these. Okay, not too bad. Do I want Orb of Discord? Not very good end game, probably, but useful into getting to the end game. So yeah, let's do that. Zip around a bit to miss most of that minefield. Don't think I want Rampage. Do I want Evolutionary Niche? Body gear unique powers are improved by 10%. In my case, that would be what? If I take 100, do I get a +1 limit to all constructs? I'm not sure that's how it works. Construct assembly speed up a little bit. I don't really know how this combination would work, how it applies, mathematically speaking, so let's look for something else. Velocity would be good, but elegant construction to get down towards. I may even take shielded constructs for Apex, really. But I definitely want that no matter what. Just faster construction speed for my constructs and more hull for them. That's almost always something you want to have. You killed my allies, how dare. Do I want mine specialization? It makes my allies slower to build, but makes my mines significantly faster and gives them extra mine effect. I do more want the allies as a support than the main show, so this may not be the worst mine specialization. And I will, as I gain levels, get some more construction speed. I can't gain mine effect, and mine count increases in the same manner. I'll take evasion here, sure. Okay, so the mine effect is giving it an extra lance. That's neat. That is very neat. Dare I take shielded constructs? Dare I get rid of my shield? I think I eventually want to do that, but I don't think I want to do it just yet. It's a little bit too great a risk for me as things currently stand. Do I want Overseer? That's a lot of mines. That is a lot of mines. I don't know if I want mortars this time. I think I like mines to have their bigger mine effect and damage. Yeah, I think I won't go mortars, but I still am interested in Apex. So early though, do I have the damage? Probably not, but I'm going to try to rely on mines to see what I can do. Plus I do have a shield, at least for the moment. That's a, yeah, that is a lot of mines. I can rely on my shield. Unless I take shielded constructs. But by the time I take shielded constructs and Apex machinery, I think I'll have a pretty... How many mines do I have? 12 is a capacity? Even more than 12. How many do I have? 14? Now I'm just curious about letting it build up just to see how many I can make. 16? 7. Okay. How many mines are there here? 18. Well, I have 18 mines. Decent damage. In some ways, Minefield may be worse here because the combined detonation may be taking away from our ability to do more damage with the lances. Mortar. No, I don't want to go down mortar. I do want evolution for certain, though. Definitely want evolution. And I want to go down interceptor. Well, it takes a few rerolls, but the game has not been horribly stingy in giving me the upgrades I want. It's been pretty good about it. I'm not going to take wingmen this time around. I want my interceptors to be fancy-free. Let me handle things they cannot with mines. Still want to give me mortars, but I will take out maneuver instead. Improves the survivability of my allies by a fair bit. Yeah, these are definitely the situations where I'm more worried about my allies not being there. The AI tends to focus on one target at a time or a few targets. So I'm worried about them being all fighting on one side of the screen while I need some backup on the side of the screen I'm on. Or even just in the middle of the screen. Do I want bravado? Sure. Extra burn damage wouldn't be bad here, as would hull regeneration. If I want to go down the Apex route, I will need more hull and more hull regeneration just for surviving. Well, there it is. We'll try it. What's the worst that can happen, he says. That's actually pretty decent. Well, with Overseer, I'm not firing, so efficiency is good here, as is max hull strength. I think I'll go with the hull strength here. Don't push me into the enemy attack, please. And there's Apex Machinery. Significantly longer construct time, but more effect power both to the shields, the mines, and the rate of fire of the constructs, as well as their hull. You'll notice it takes a bit longer for my mines to build now. Wouldn't mind getting some more upgrades to the lance itself. Shield cooldown would be nice. Let's go magnitude though. Get a little extra range on these lances. So far so good. We'll see if we can keep this up though. Still very squishy at the moment. Priority 0. They'll help make up for the construction time down, at least when it comes to my allies. I'll take some armor plating here. Just a little extra damage absorption. Payload. Or tactical link even. Support specialist would do a lot to help with Apex machinery cost. Standard and advanced constructs. How do mines count? They're basic constructs, so they would not hurt me. Just my 4 allies. 4% less. No, 8%. Can I take 8% less shields and hull? Don't care about the shield so much. 8% less hull. I can take the... Yeah, I took a 20% increase already. We'll try it. Keep that assembly speed high. Plus, as I gain levels once again, I do get some bonuses to assembly speed. So that is something else to consider here. A lot of stuff going on the screen. Well, there's support specialist, so let's take it. And then take a lot of damage for daring to do so, apparently. Do I want to be smaller? I lose payload, which I would like. Galvanic outburst could be nice. Kinetic boost, not so useful. Rapid fire, decent. Overclock. Yeah, maybe if I took turrets. But not currently. I'll just take the payload instead. Well, I would say they did a decent amount of damage. Whenever you can kill a boss before its main attack goes off, that's a pretty good sign in your damage output. I'll take the added regeneration. Options, options, options. I'll take armor, I think, though velocity wouldn't be bad either. I think velocity impacts my thermal lance a bit. Or is it merely projectile size I'm thinking of? Let's take the armor. Because we're going to be dealing with mines. Always makes me feel a little better to have armor when I have a minefield coming towards me. I don't want volley here, no. Don't know if I want any of these, except maybe overclock, but even then, not really. Let's look for something else. Do I want turrets here? Turrets. What do turrets do for me? They help me defend myself. I don't have guardians, so they won't heal themselves. They'll be kind of like mines. Temporary. They'll also decrease my max hull by, what, 4? So another 8%. Pretty much negating, well, I get 4% hull strength increase, but they will heal me if I fully upgrade them. It's a tricky decision. We'll try it. It gives me a shield as well. Temporarily. Heavy Caliber increases weapon size but slows down the interceptors. I am curious to see how it affects the mines though. It makes the mines a lot larger, or at least the lances from them. I may want to go down the Heavy Caliber route. I have no idea how my interceptors will adapt to that. It might be a very bad decision for them, but Could be a fun one for me. Just deploy a turret again to have its shield up. Rate of fire increase, or get some more hull for slowing me down. I am paranoid about how much hull I've lost. Okay, once again, our damage output is quite nice. Probably shouldn't run into the enemy bullets like that. Force armor or war machine? Let's go ahead and get war machine down just so my turrets are more offensively capable. Right now I'm using them more for defense, really. Those missiles will help clear out the area. There's going to be a lot going on at the screen in any particular time at this rate. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. Singular strike. How does that affect? I don't know if it counts each one individually with my interceptors or not, so I'm not going to take it. I'm worried it might be a major decrease because of how many there are on screen. This helps my turret not only in terms of survivability, but my survivability. 3% more hull per level, so that's already a nice little increase. And it helps me heal if I get near them. I would take a heavy caliber or a charge shot, maybe. I'll take the turrets, though. That healing could be very useful. Go ahead and deploy a turret right there, in fact. Yeah, thought I would have that trouble. Trying to stay out of the way of things, but there are a lot of things on the map. Yeah, I'm glad I got the turret that extra health. Lets it stay in the game a lot longer. Go ahead and deploy a second one, in fact, because of this enemy here. Couldn't quite maneuver away from that one. Still, I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that run immensely. It was nice to see how mines. There are just so many different ways things can combine in this game. Despite its relatively simple premise and the little mechanics in it, it's just enjoyable to see what happens when you try these different synergies. As ever, thank you all for stopping by.